Hello and welcome to week 6. For week 6, you'll start with your reading assignment. If we click on that link, you'll see that you're going to, again, just like for annotated bibliography number 1, locate and read 2 scholarly articles related to your topic. And I think same kind of searching that you did previously. You might go back to that Google Scholar link. You might look in Google Scholar to help you find articles in other databases, or you might just go to Library One search. Any of those ways work. And remember, you've got that cite widget. Once you find the articles, just double checking that the citation does follow APA format, but we've talked about that before. You might need to tweak it a little bit. All right, so that's what you're going to be doing for reading. You know the same setup for the annotated bibliography. You're going to put the references in APA format, 7th edition. This is the same topic. You've been working on it all semester. You're going to then create a 1-page or the equivalent of a 1-page double-spaced summary. And in those summaries, obviously the key points, but also the strongest rhetorical appeal, the article's purpose, and the article's intended audience. And you can see here that in this first summary, you've got the main points, but you also get the strongest rhetorical appeal, the intended audience, and the purpose of the article. So those are parts that you're going to want to include. You also, in the review section, have a document about forming a research question. So you want to think about now that you've done a decent amount of secondary research, what is driving, what is the question you're trying to answer as you put this research together? And you want to fine tune that. You want to make sure that it's clear and it's qualified and it's arguable. And this document just gives you some examples of, questions that can be improved, more precise. So it guides you through that process and gives you some examples. All right. Now, what I want you to do with that is for your research question, in both of these assignments, your research question and your annotated bibliography number 2 are due at the end of the week at 11:59. But your research question, what you're going to do is consider 1 or 2 things that you would like answers to as you continue to research your topic, or questions that you're hoping that you'll provide answers to your reader. You'll type the questions in the text box provided and follow with your thesis statement. Now, you can convert your question or your questions to one statement, which will create your thesis, but you might need to add additional details. So I gave you an example below. So if the research question is, what are the ecological benefits of vegetarianism? My thesis statement could be, and again, this is in working, it's in working order. It's a work in progress. The thesis statement could be, there are several ecological benefits of vegetarianism, including the protection of our natural resources and the reduction of damaging pollution. So that's a start on my thesis statement. This pushes me a little closer to the next step of our process, which will be to write up the research portion, the secondary research portion of our overarching project, so project number 2 is going to be that literature review that you see in all of the articles that you've been reading this semester so far, where you've got all of basically what others have said about the topic in that article. So that's, again, review of literature, review of that existing literature about the topic. You're going to formulate that in project number 2, and then you're going to add that primary research to form project number 3. So we're moving slowly and steadily into the main project that you'll turn in during your portfolio. But as we talked about since the very beginning of the semester, we're doing it in steps. All right. Both assignments are due at the end of the week. If you have any questions, let me know.